Assalamu alaikum. Hey everybody, it's Shahid. Did you miss me? It's been a long time since I have made one of these videos, and it's really because I don't know what to create videos on, and also the setup of just putting the camera, trying to find the proper angles, and trying to just adjust the technical aspects of everything. This took me about an hour and a half, just putting the camera in front of the window and having the window be my light rather than do it how I usually do and having the window as my backlight. As you can see, a lot of work goes into these videos, even though they're very basic, simple videos. It is now 2025. I want to kind of update you on what's been going on with me, as well as what I plan to do for the year 2025. Life update. Not a lot has been going on. A lot has been happening, actually. I'm very contradicting my own sentence. I'm contradicting my own sentence. Yeah, I need to start practicing speaking in front of a camera. It's been a good minute since I just sat down and spoke to a camera. Anyhow, a lot has happened in 2024. We had the poor elections, and we have the continuing genocide in Palestine, in Gaza. Aside from those two detrimental factors to the year, this is actually the most productive year I have had in my filmmaking career, as well as networking. I have put myself out there a lot more than I usually have, including with these videos, which I started, I believe, in late 2023, but I just don't enjoy putting my face and putting myself in the center of attention. So this year has definitely been me under the limelight and being showcased because of the short films that I've been creating for Palestine. Alhamdulillah, I'm very grateful for the opportunities I have had. I am just not accustomed to it as I am now, still trying to adjust to being on a stage, speaking through a microphone. I was in a play in 2024. There was this Palestine Arts Festival that my friend, the director of the theater play, co-director, reached out to me and told me she would love me for the play. I quickly rejected that offer, even though it was for a good cause and it was to spread more awareness on Palestine and replicate this play that was done in the Freedom Theater in Jenin. I just did not want to be on stage. I have never done it. The only time I've ever been on a theater stage properly was when I was in elementary school. And if you haven't noticed, I was not the star. I was one of the backups, the extras, whatever you have behind the stars, one of the elves, or in choir when you are the backup singer, not the person who goes to the front. And I had a lot of lines. I had lots of dialogue. But alhamdulillah, I ended up doing it, and it was very cathartic. I checked that off the bucket list because I know that I would have been a star one day doing something. So alhamdulillah. I also showcased my two Palestinian short films, Iman and Kufia. Kufia had not been released. That was a short film that I did. I and a crew of people shot in, I believe, early January. It was actually just released on Instagram and on YouTube in November. Alhamdulillah, I was very, very excited to showcase that short film. A lot of work went into it, and it does a good job in highlighting the misconceptions that people have of the Kufia. And currently, some of my filmmaking projects and endeavors include working on this short film called Meet the Ammos, which is kind of like Meet the Parents, but it translates to Meet the Uncles. Ammo in Arabic means uncle. We're going to be hopefully shooting it second weekend of January. I just released an episode of the Muslima Chronicles, which is a series I started. It's really to broadcast Muslim women's talents and skills and empower Muslim women. And it's hopefully something that's going to inspire many Muslim women who may think they can't pursue something or go after something because of, again, misconceptions and judgments they may get from their community. I traveled with my dad. That was a blast. That was early last year. And I can't wait to do some more traveling this year, inshallah. I really want to go to Palestine. That's a big one. I know with everything that's happening now, it's going to be difficult, but I want to go back. I want to see my family. I want to see my land. I want to smell the air that is Palestine. So that's going to be very exciting. And hopefully some traveling just abroad, overseas, elsewhere. I'm a big travel buff. I love to travel. I don't really believe in New Year resolutions. I believe in goals and trying to set up a plan to conquer and things that you want to conquer in the new year. You just want to reach for the stars, which is beautiful. But when you put in a resolution and when you start to tell yourself you have to do this, then you start thinking about what happens if you don't do it, or if it just isn't your time. They set unrealistic expectations for you to achieve every piece of resolution in a year, when many of these resolutions that you have put for yourself take longer than a year, or obstacles come up, things arise, you don't know what's going to happen. So what I wanted to do is I wrote out a 2025 plan rather than resolution. I'm sorry for the background noise. I live with my family. There's a lot of them. Anyway, I created a 2025 plan. Now, I'm going to do my best to stick with this plan, but if I can't, or if something happens, then I'm not going to beat myself up. I am not going to beat myself up. I am not going to beat myself up. I said that 3 times so you can realize how important that is. I have a few things I want to focus on, which is my spirituality, my physicality, my career, my well-being, and my family, my loved ones. I literally put each month, and I wanted to try to set goals for that month and things that I plan to do for that month. For spirituality, I just want to get in more Quran time. I want to understand the Quran more. I want to have more khushu', focus in my prayers when I am praying. That's very important because it can be very difficult. I want to put in more time during Fajr to do dhikr, supplication, make dua. I want to attend more lectures, attend more khutbahs. These are all like little goals that I hope to attain in 2025. For my physicality, I weight train and I want to do more of it. I want to just get stronger. I want to be more consistent in my boxing because I love boxing. It's fun and I feel good knowing I can take somebody out, which is not a proper way to put it, but the self-defense aspect of it. It feels good to have the skill. It's good to have it and not need it, rather than need it and not have it. Again, projects, I put Mitam was in January. I want to work on more episodes of the Muslima Chronicles. By the way, check out the first episode that I did release on my page of my amazing friend, Taekwondo martial artist, Subhana Ahmed. She is amazing. She's inspirational. You should check that out. Spend more time with family. My family's kind of crazy. You know, we're Palestinian and we're Muslim and we're Arab. So it's all of that boxed in together. It's just a lot. I've had many amazing experiences with my family, alhamdulillah. I'm very thankful for my family. I just want to be put in better situations and better scenarios. Maybe a fun game night, more of just enjoying each other's presence. More work, I put down script writing, brainstorming, all this stuff. So write down your goals. I am not telling you not to have goals for 2025. I am not telling you not to have aspirations, but don't worry about failure and don't worry about not getting that goal or not making it or not achieving it right off the bat. Again, sometimes this stuff takes time. I still haven't gotten to where I want to get in my filmmaking career. I'm not about to put, oh, Shahed's going to get 5 billion followers on Instagram. Well, I don't care about 5 billion followers, but Shahed's going to make it big as a filmmaker this year. Don't make your goals unrealistic, and if you want to put them for the long term. Don't say you're going to achieve something this huge and really beat yourself up because you weren't able to achieve it in 2025. I mean, I hope 2025 is a better year, but it's still life. You got to roll with the punches. I was talking about life updates, wasn't I? My sister got a dog. Yeah, I'm still living with my family. That says that the other thing isn't happening either. No ring on the finger yet. It's okay. It'll happen when it happens. Don't push it. These things happen. It takes time. It's better to have your standards up to par and what you want rather than settling down and paying for it in the long run. If you can take anything from this video, take that advice. And Ramadan is coming up. Ramadan. That's going to be fun, inshallah. We want to go into Ramadan with more conviction and more preparation. Main things I want to focus on and change in the year 2025 are these things that I wrote down on my journal, which is valuing my time. That's a big one. Valuing my deen, valuing my health, and valuing myself. Thank you guys for checking this video out. I hope it was interesting. I'm going to try to be more consistent in creating these videos and again, be more prepared. See you guys later. Assalamu alaikum.